Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us for this important public service announcement. We're going to play this announcement for the remainder of the day so that every resident will have an opportunity to hear it. I wanted to talk about the COVID vaccine clinic. Earlier this week at Tuesday Talk, we had talked about continuing to pursue a clinic. We were changing vendors from the Department of Health National Guard strike team to CVS, our Omnicare joint venture pharmacy partner, in hopes that maybe we would have more luck with proprietary organization. We have been able to set up a clinic for this Saturday. We have been able to set up a clinic for this Saturday, the 16th of January, and it is open to all of our IL residents. Now, earlier in the week, I told you I wasn't 100% confident in the ability to actually pull this off, and I'm still not 100% there. But we have received confirmation 2 different times, 2 days, 2 different people. And so at this point, I believe there is a realistic chance that this has the ability to move forward. When the actual team gets here on Saturday, things could change. But right now, having gotten 2 consents from CVS, we feel comfortable starting to plan and get ready for the clinic. So what we wanted to do now is walk you through 2 different things. We wanted to talk about the paperwork that needs to be completed prior to the clinic, and then we wanted to talk to you specifically about what you could expect on clinic day, which is this Saturday. I'm going to pass it over to Leslie to update us on the consent forms and the paper process. Leslie.
So each resident will be receiving vaccine forms. You have 2 forms for 1 person. Please fill them out legibly all the way up to the second page, and you do not fill out the gray area. That's for the vaccine givers. So again, please fill them out clearly. You will then turn them in to us. These forms will be placed in your mailbox this evening for you to complete with your insurance information on the forms. You will turn those forms into us Friday the 15th starting at 10 a.m. If you are attending the forum tomorrow on Friday, you can show up early at 9 a.m. and start turning in your forms for us to verify they are completed. Or else you can show up to the North Lobby at 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. or the South Lobby at 11:30 to 1 p.m. for us to verify that your forms are completely filled out properly. Please bring your insurance cards and your photo ID to verify everything is filled out correctly. Also, once you turn in your consent form, we will hand you a number, and that is in corresponding with the number you'll have for your vaccine window. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Leslie. So here's what's going to happen on the clinic day. The clinic the folks will arrive at about 9:30, and we're going to be setting up in the town hall. The first shot is scheduled for 10 a.m. Leslie mentioned that everyone is going to be given a number 1 through 456, and we will be calling you by number to come down and receive your injection. The first 100 numbers are going to go to those lucky residents who last week won the lotto. So the other residents will start with number 101 and go all the way through until we have completed all of the available doses. There are only 335 doses. When we did the sign up last week, we only had 235 doses or individuals that signed up. So we believe that we have about 100 extra doses based upon your sign up. But not to worry. If we have more than 335 people who are interested in taking the vaccine, This is a 3 session vaccine process, meaning we will have a clinic the Saturday the 16th, and we will have another one 21 days after that, and a third one 28 days after that. So you can take your first shot at either of the first 2 clinics. If you take your shot at the first clinic, your booster would be at the second clinic. And if you take your shot at the second clinic, your first shot at the second clinic, your second or booster shot would be at the third clinic. So even though we only have 335 doses, and we believe that's enough to cover those who had signed up the first time, if we have excess demand, we will be able to accommodate you at a second clinic. So everybody should plan to be in their apartment or have access to a phone. Here's how we're going to set up the notification process. Maintaining good social distancing is extremely important. We have to be able to keep everyone safe and make sure that we're maintaining 6 feet apart in line or in the observation process or in the actual administration of the clinic. So we will be calling you based upon the numbers that you have been assigned. So we will start with number 101, and we may call numbers 101 through 140. We will make a general broadcast that you'll be able to pick up on our new system. It will go directly in text or voicemail, and it'll let you know where we are. Let's say you're number 400. You're still going to hear every notification so that if you're out and about, you can sort of track our progress and figure out when you might be close to receiving your vaccine. First shot I mentioned was at 10:01. We anticipate the clinic running all the way until 4:30 in the afternoon. The area immediately outside of the town hall is going to be a screening area. We will set up appropriately spaced seating leading up to that al fresco area where the screeners will be located. You will need to complete a screening and a temperature test in order to get into the town hall. If you're not able to successfully pass the screen and the temperature check, you will not be receiving the vaccination on Saturday. Once you have been through the screening process, the attendants will hand you back your consent form that has been previously completed. You will be given the consent form and sent inside the town hall. There will be a reception table where they will register you for the vaccine with all the appropriate lot information, vaccine date, expiration date. All of that must be filled out in order for you to get the vaccine. You then will be assigned a colored table to report to where you will receive the vaccine. It is really important, guys and gals, this vaccine is administered really high up in the shoulder. And so don't wear a heavy sweater, a jacket, a long sleeve shirt for men that you're not able to completely remove from the sleeve or drop down and expose. Otherwise, they will ask you to disrobe, and there are no privacy curtains available. So what you choose to wear is really important. You'll be administered the vaccine. It is painless. We've now administered almost 400 of the vaccines. We've had very few side effects, and the side effects that have presented have been really mild. You will be, as you exit through the town hall, you'll go into the tavern where we will have refreshments. You're welcome to grab something. You also will be given a post-it note. And there's nothing fancy about this. It's just a post-it note with the time of your vaccine administration that we will post right on your shoulder, just like that. it will have a 30-minute observation time attached to that. We will ask that you go to the breezeway. You will want to dress warm. We think the temperature is going to be in the high 50s, low 60s. So dress appropriately or bring a sweater. And once you've sat for 30 minutes, our monitor will come by and take your Post-it note. And at that point, you are free to go. We only need about a 30-minute observation for residents, and that gives us an opportunity to monitor for symptoms and make sure that you're not having an allergic reaction. So we're really excited to be able to do this. I am anxious to get all of our residents vaccinated and take the next step in reopening this community and being able to get back to our normal lives. So we will continue to stay in touch, look for additional phone messages and broadcast if that is necessary. I think we've covered most of the information, and so Leslie and I thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow either at Forum or at either of the sign-up tables in either the north or south lobby. Remember, practice good social distancing, and because those sign-up tables are open for an hour and a half, you don't need to come down in the first 5 minutes. We're not going anywhere, and we'll be there for you. Thanks.